It is 2 a.m. The silence of the house is deafening. A blinking cursor sits in the center of your screen, mocking you. You have a deadline in 4 hours. You know you should be working. Instead, you are researching the migratory patterns of deep-sea jellyfish. Why? Why do we choose the path of most resistance, even when we know it leads to our own destruction? We often call it laziness. We tell ourselves we're just weak-willed. But the truth is much darker and much more complex. This isn't laziness. This is a battle for survival happening inside your skull. This is the procrastination paradox. For decades, we've been told procrastination is a failure of time management. If you just had a better calendar or a better to-do list app, you'd be productive. But that is a lie. Procrastination is, at its heart, an emotional regulation failure. When you look at a task, say writing that report or finishing that project, your brain doesn't just see a list of steps. It sees a source of discomfort. Maybe it's fear of failure. Maybe it's perfectionism. Maybe it's simple boredom. Your brain registers this task as a threat. To escape that threat, your brain demands immediate relief. It looks for the path of least resistance. That is why you suddenly feel compelled to organize your sock drawer, check your emails, or watch 4 hours of documentaries on deep-sea jellyfish. You are not managing your time. You are managing your current mood. To understand why, we have to look at the machinery. Meet the amygdala. It's the primal, ancient part of your brain. Its only job is to protect you. It hates stress. It hates anxiety. It seeks immediate comfort at all costs. Then there is the prefrontal cortex. This is the new part of the brain. It's the CEO. It cares about long-term goals, deadlines, and your future happiness. But the prefrontal cortex is quiet, rational, and slow. The amygdala is loud, emotional, and fast. When a task induces anxiety, the amygdala hijacks the system. It triggers the avoidance switch. It screams, "This task hurts, get away from it." And you do. You get away from it. You find comfort. You feel better. For about 10 minutes. But then the deadline looms closer. The threat increases. The amygdala screams louder. The cycle restarts, and the anxiety becomes ultimately unbearable. Consider the classic academic procrastinator. They have a paper due in 3 weeks. The task is daunting. They feel overwhelmed. So they go to the bar. They feel good. But the next day they feel guilt. That guilt increases the stress. The amygdala perceives that stress as a new threat. So they procrastinate more to escape the guilt of procrastinating. This is why you don't stop procrastinating when you know it's hurting you. It's not because you're irrational. It's because you are, in that moment, a slave to your own emotional feedback loop. You are choosing short-term relief from psychological pain over long-term peace. How do we stop it? If the problem is emotional, the solution must be too. We have to make the task less of a threat to the amygdala. First, shrink the task. The amygdala is less likely to trigger if the goal is ridiculously, insultingly small. Don't commit to writing a report. Commit to writing 1 sentence. Just 1. Your brain can handle that. The hardest part of any task is not the doing. It's the crossing of the threshold from nothing to something. Second, use implementation intentions. Don't just say, "I'll work later." Say, "At 10 a.m. when I finish my coffee, I will sit at my desk and write for 5 minutes." You are offloading the decision-making process from your stressed brain to a predefined instruction. Third, forgive yourself. Research shows that students who forgave themselves for procrastinating on the first exam procrastinated less on the second. Guilt is the gasoline for the procrastination fire. Stop feeding it. Procrastination is not a flaw in your character. It is a misalignment in your brain's defensive system. You are not lazy. You are simply human. And if you are currently avoiding something, if you are watching this video instead of doing that one thing, I have a challenge for you. Close this video. Do that task for exactly 2 minutes. Not the whole thing, just 2. Because you are the CEO of your own brain, and it is time you took back the controls.